What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoofling here, back with a gameplay podcast. It's a little bit out of the ordinary. A, we've been missing for a little while, and B, this is dropping on a Wednesday, which is unusual for the channel because the gameplay podcast typically drops on a Monday, and it will be back to its normal schedule every Monday, except for today. Obviously, it is dropping Wednesday. Reason for that is we took about 2 weeks off roughly from the regularly scheduled content. We did a lot of live streaming and stuff like that, but as far as the gameplay podcasts go, On Patrol with Deputy Do, tips for the average gamer, those sort of things, we took about 2 weeks off because of scheduling issues, but we're back in full force. So just to give a rundown of the schedule for those of y'all that are new and those of y'all that have forgotten, Mondays is gameplay podcast day. Tuesdays is typically On Patrol with Deputy Do, and that is either a pre-recorded episode or it is a live stream. It's one of the two, okay? Wednesdays is Tips for the Average Gamer. That typically, as of late, has featured Call of Duty tips for the guys and gals that have come to terms with they're never getting nukes, but they want to have fun and maximize their score streaks and kill streak stuff and just have fun in that regard. So that's tips for them on Wednesdays. Thursdays is Trucking Thursdays. It does swap to GTA if K is not available, because we do convoy streams on Trucking Thursdays with K or Maximum Gamer, whichever one you know him by. And then Fridays is typically vlog days, and we've got one that is currently being filmed for this week. If it makes it out this week, great. If not, we'll do something a little bit different. As far as live streams go this week, it is going to be, obviously today, Wednesday, there's going to be a live stream. And then tomorrow, Thursday, there'll be a live stream. So if you're watching this during the day, stay tuned. There'll be a live tonight, and there'll also be a live tomorrow. And we'll fit one more in during the week, at least one more. And that will be announced at a later time on Discord, okay? Going to the phone for the trusty podcast notes, channel update notes, however you want to call this thing. Going to the phone because, as y'all know, if I don't stick with this, we have no idea what the heck's going on, right? So, going to the phone for the topic we've got here is GTA update issues. And what I meant by that category is if you have been watching the live streams as of late, we crash anywhere between, I don't know, about 30 minutes in to an hour in to somewhere in that range. We seem to crash almost regularly. We thought it was the siren pack that I was using, and so we got rid of that, and that did help with a lot of the issues. Now, some of the issues are just server side, and there's nothing that I can do about that. You know, the server staff operate within a budget and within confines, and you know, I appreciate all the efforts that they put into operating the server that I predominantly stream on. So some of the crashes are not me, but some of them are. So we've eliminated the siren pack that we were using, and you know, that's why we're going back to default noises, and sorry if that annoys some of y'all, but I would rather deliver a quality stream than have one that crashes. And then the last thing on our hit list is we've got to do some driver updates and software updates and stuff like that. That is in the process. I need a USB drive because I want to update my BIOS. I haven't updated my BIOS in about 6-8 months, something like that. So I want to get that done, and then we'll start checking off some other things to the list. So the live streams are still fun. We have a blast. I yeeted myself out of a windshield yesterday. I want to say it was, that's pretty standard now at this point. I drive, usually answering a call, and end up going out of my windshield or crashing in some hilarious fashion. That definitely happened last night. There'll be a clip of that later on at some point when I get to editing it. But we still have a blast. One of the things I have written down here in my notes is merch contest. You know, we did it for a little while where we did it via YouTube Shorts, and we're like, hey, like, comment on this short, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we switched it to gameplay podcast for a week or two, and now we're in our current format where periodically we'll pop it in somewhere, and you got to find it and react to it. So the rules for the merch contest is very simple. You got to live in North America. You've got to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. You've got to be in our Discord. You got to be at least, 18 years old. To win it. This week's merch giveaway is going to be in a live stream, so it could be tonight, could be tomorrow. It could be this weekend. But by next Monday, there will have been a merch contest shirt given away. And it will be done via the live stream. So you just simply got to be in the live stream. Make sure you're old enough. YouTube, Discord, North America. Those are the criteria for it. So make sure you're in the live streams and commenting and active, because I don't know if you're there if you're not chatting away. So that takes care of the merch contest things. We got a TwichCon update. TwichCon update is as follows. Tickets for TwichCon are now on sale. We're going to be going to TwichCon in San Diego, and I want to say it is the 20th through 20th, 21st, 22nd, that weekend, whatever that weekend is in September. We're going to it. TwichCon tickets are on sale. I'm going to be there all 3 days. I want to say Mod Crystal is going, and I want to say that Kay is going. I'm not 100% sure on that one, so Kay, let me know if you're going. But I believe it's the three of us will be there. You can't miss us. We'll have Who Flung merch on and shit like that. You'll be able to see us. Anyway, so that is going to be, I want to say it's the 20th, 21st, 22nd. Plan's going to be, we'll be in San Diego probably around the 18th, 19th, so a day or so beforehand. We will not, I don't believe, go to the TwitchCon block party. I'm not sure what date it is, but we're probably not going to do that because I've got a lot of friends and family in San Diego, so we're going to be hanging out with them typically before and after and around TwitchCon with the availability that we have. And of course, when we do stuff out in the public and we want to get you guys out there with us, of course, you're more than welcome. One of these things that we will be doing is, I want to say it is the 20th. There's a Padres game against the Rockies, I believe, that's at Petco Park. We will be going to that. We will post more details about that in the Discord going forward. For those of y'all that want to go, we will we'll be in San Diego. We'll be going. We're gonna have some tickets for that. We might have an extra seat for somebody that wants to sit with us. Depending on how many of us come, we might throw an extra seat in there, and we'll definitely do a meet and greet at the Padres game and TwitchCon throughout. So at least the one outside of TwitchCon thing on our agenda is the Padres game versus the Rockies, and I want to say it's the evening of the 20th at Petco Park. I freaking love that stadium. I look forward to the game there and meeting whoever wants to meet up in San Diego. Now, going down our list, we're looking at it here. Where have we been? We sort of hit on that. That's actually listed number one on my list. But we kind of answered that one. So what the next topic is what I'm doing with the future of the tips for the average gamer. It has been, as I mentioned earlier in the show, it has been nothing but Call of Duty. And we're gonna start branching out of that. So we're gonna obviously do Call of Duty, and we might throw in a individual series for Call of Duty. But I want to do. I get a lot of RP questions for GTA, so I want to throw in some GTA like tips for the average gamer. So maybe it'll be tips for the average RP or something of that nature. But sort of like a behind the scenes, how we do what we do, how we structure what we do. Best practices to learning how to role play, learning how to stream. So we're gonna do that under the tips with the average gamer umbrella, but it may very well branch off. So let me know in the comments if you want that to branch off into its own thing, and we'll make it happen. But for now, it's coming under the tips for the average gamer umbrella, and maybe it'll be a weekend thing because we do not typically do content Saturdays and Sundays. I take those days off. But if I have stuff, pre-recorded, like tips for the average streamer or whatever it may be, maybe we branch out and we do 6-7 days a week. And the beauty about being on YouTube is you can just hit that go live button and boom, your videos live for everybody to enjoy. So let me know in the comments if you want to do that. Anyways, guys, this is the conclusion of this episode of the Gameplay Podcast. Look forward to dropping this on today, and then getting out with the everything else coming later in the week with the trucking tomorrow and vlog on Friday and all that stuff. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next comment section or live stream. Peace, guys.